All right, y'all, welcome back. Today is a great day. I'm just getting my van situated and ready. I'm about to leave. I am headed to do a labor only job. It's starting to become one of my favorites. So this is toward the end of March. March is my biggest money maker. I will share my earnings, how much I made, but I'm focusing on direct bookings. I just picked this up yesterday from Harbor Freight. These are about 12 bucks, I think, something like that. And I got a little small one as well for smaller furniture. This is a shrink wrap because I ran out on my last moving job that I showed you guys. So anyways, we about to head out. We got two jobs to do. So one is, well, it's the same customer. Customer wants me to go pick up a mattress, a king size mattress, and then deliver it to her apartment. And then we're doing a labor only move. We're moving all her stuff from the 3rd floor to the 4th floor. She does have an elevator. And I've actually worked with this customer 2 times before. So 3-time returning customer. All right, let's get it. One and done today. All right, guys. So I'm about 15 miles out. And like I said, I'm headed to a mattress store. This customer added this yesterday. She asked if I could do her a favor and pick up a new king size mattress for her to deliver. So I have no problem with that. I added that. It's actually on the way to her house. The store is 3 miles from her apartment. So like I said, this customer, I've worked with her before. This customer is very squared away. She sent me photos, plenty of photos. Normally on any type of moving job or any type of labor only job, I'll go to the customer's house and do an assessment so I can give a fair price and I can know exactly what I'm doing. This customer is very squared away, so she sent me plenty of photos and she even took video of the route. If I take anything up the stairs, she showed me the route to her apartment. Like I said, I'm kind of familiar with it, and like I said, she does have an elevator, so there are some smaller items. It'll be faster to just go up the stairs. But all the big items will take up the elevator. The only big item she has, I think, is like a sofa, a 2-piece sofa. And she has like 2 pieces of furniture and then like maybe a bed. Everything else should be boxed up. So shouldn't take long. I'm thinking about an hour and a half, maybe 2 tops. But that's it, man. I will show as much as I can. But again, I told you guys that when I do a direct booking, that's what this is. I charge $100 an hour. If it's a gig app, it's $80 an hour. So this is $100 an hour, and I will let you know how long it takes and kind of keep you updated throughout the day. All right, y'all. I am at the pickup. I'm gonna pick up through that door right there, just picking up a king size mattress for the customer. And the customer's car is parked right in front of mine. And she lives 3 miles from here, so we'll go deliver her king size mattress. I got my mattress cover just in case we need it. And that'll be it. So this is a separate charge. This was an added on service. Pick up a king size mattress. All right, y'all. So we just loaded up the king size mattress. It's pretty big and heavy. We used the store had a dolly that we could use, like the dolly with the cart with the little railing. So anyways, we're gonna deliver this first and then we'll deal with the moving. So my van is really tall. I think she lives in a, if I remember correctly, it's a, let me turn this camera around. If I remember correctly, it's a parking garage that my van doesn't fit inside. It's too tall. So we might put this mattress on the back of her pickup truck just to get it delivered, and then I'll bring all my equipment in for the labor only move. So all right, y'all, let's get it. All right, y'all, so I just delivered the king size mattress. We used my furniture dolly, and it's just a studio apartment, so really small. And so that job is done, $75 for that, and then we're about to do the moving job, $100 an hour.
Whatever extra you need, if y'all want to set it up.
I'll take a look at it, yeah, I'll see. This is nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't forget to give me your cards. Give it to me in a second. This way.
Okay, just moving the chair, desk, computer, This furniture, this bed, two-piece sofa. Pretty much all the furniture in here, the TV stand, and the bedroom. We got this TV. The bed's not going, not taking the bed. The furniture, that thing, and these lamps. That's it, and this plant. So, not a lot of stuff at all. So, shouldn't take too long. Have to make a couple trips. All right, got it. All right, y'all. So I just grabbed all the stuff I need. This is all my equipment that I'll need for the move: appliance dolly, blankets, ratchet straps, shrink wrap, all that stuff. And I'm parked in a says 2-hour parking. So I don't want to leave my van here. I'm just gonna park across the street because I don't think there's no restrictions on the other side, just to be safe. So I put my delivered placard right there. But I might be here for about 2 hours, so we'll see. Because the customer she asked me if I could put together her base for her bed, and I just might do that, so we'll see. All right, man, about to get it going. All right, guys, so the customer took off. She wanted to get out of our way and get her dog out the way. So she left us with the key, and just call her when we're done. So I'm not gonna show every single thing I'm doing, but I'm just giving you an idea how we're doing it. We're trying to take as few trips as possible. We're moving at the same time, and this is a two-piece sofa. So my strategy is to move the big stuff first. All the big furniture is going first. This base right here and this nightstand, all the furniture. We're gonna use the large dollies for that. I shrink wrap this one just on the side. I got a blanket underneath it. I'm using my furniture dolly because we're moving within the apartment, so we don't have to like super shrink wrap it. This one, I just put a blanket on my hand cart, and it's a smaller piece. No need to shrink wrap or anything. Like I said, we're just walking to the 4th floor. We're going to the 4th floor, up the elevator, 4th floor. So a bungee cord help hold it. Me and my wife are gonna go at the same time, and that's how we're gonna do it. So like I said, I'm not gonna show every single thing, but just give you an idea how we're doing it. All right, so we should be done probably in about 1.5 hours. So I'm not gonna record anymore until I'm almost done. All right, so like I said, the wife got the big one on my furniture dolly. I got the smaller one on the hand cart, and we just went up the elevator, no problem. Elevator's big enough, and this is the biggest item, so we don't have to worry about no mattress and nothing like that. So I always like to take care of the big stuff first, and customer lives on the corner. So this is the part that's time consuming, is the trips up and down the elevator. That's what slows us down. If it was the same floor, we'll be done in a heartbeat. So anyways, that's it, man. Just want to give you an idea how we doing it. Very easy, not a lot of labor, and we'll be done shortly. All right, y'all, it's been about 1.5 hours. We are almost done. I'm just showing you this. We're improvising, so she's got a lot of odd shaped items, but we're just building a base. So I'll build a base, put something on top, carrying delicate items. The customer is gonna move all the little stuff, so she just wants us to move the big stuff. So this is that bed frame I was talking about. Got a little sofa thing, a table, and then a TV. So we're moving a lot of stuff each trip. So this is how much we got left. Like I said, it's been about 1.5 hours. This little stuff she's not concerned with. We'll probably take that anyways. We'll take that stuff. We'll take the chair and all that stuff. But all this little stuff, she said don't worry about. So like the big lamp, I'll take that. She said don't worry about the pillows. Don't worry about all this stuff. So yeah, we cleared out this whole living room. Everything's gone. TV stand, all that stuff, the sofa. I didn't even use my appliance dolly. Didn't need it. So all we got left, like I said, we're not taking the bed. She's actually trying to get rid of it. She wants to take that plant and this TV. And we'll probably take this mirror too, because that's big, and that lamp. So those we'll just walk it. We're not gonna put it on a dolly or nothing. So it's just time consuming because of the the trip. It's kind of a long walk. But anyways, like I said, about an hour and a half so far. We should be done in the next 30 minutes. And call it a day, one and done. She's gonna move all her clothes and all that stuff. So not concerned with none of that stuff. All right. All right, guys, we're back at the new apartment, and we're pretty much done. We got all the big stuff, all that big stuff set up. Again, she wants me to put this base together. I don't know what it looks like. I told her it's no guarantee, but I'll cut it open. If it's pretty easy, she's gonna pay extra for me to assemble that. So we'll see. And this table, we just brought it over. I'm actually gonna take it back. We're gonna use this part right here. I'm gonna put a blanket right there, and some of those loose items, some of those lamps and computers and all that stuff, we can use this flat surface. So just improvising, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, we'll be done in about the next 20 minutes. All right, y'all, so this is probably gonna be our last trip. Got this on the hand cart, and it's just a computer chair. All her computer stuff. It's using the dog bed as cushion, and then this is why I brought the table back, so I could take the TV. It's flat. This little plant and 2 lamps. So it worked perfect. Made my dolly bigger. All right. So I'm about to call the customer, let her know, and then I'll start putting that base together. See if I can do it. Okay, we're all done. We moved everything, and customer was trying to give us the bed. I don't want it though, so she's kind of stuck with that. She's going to give it away or something, donate it or whatever. And then this is our last trip. We're just taking these items. I'm going to take that mirror, and I'm just grabbing all my equipment. So we're about to go to the new apartment, and I'm going to try to put that bed together. So the last time I delivered here, it was from Wayfair. She bought something from Wayfair, and I parked on that street right there. So, all right, y'all, who is this? What they doing down there? I see y'all. All right, guys, so all I have left is to put this bed together, the frame. It looks pretty easy. I just cut the box open. I told the customer more than likely I could do this, so it shouldn't take long. And I'll probably do a little time lapse. So I'm gonna do it by myself. I sent my wife down to get some water break. And so this job took about 2 hours total. So it was right around what I predicted. So everything's in here. And this is the added service. So I told you guys, by adding additional services, you make more money. So normally I would say, no, I don't do assemblies or disassemblies. Customer signed a waiver, so I'm not responsible for any damage. She understands the risk, and I'm gonna do my best to put this thing together for her. So this is extra money right here. It's gonna take about 15-20 minutes. So let me put the camera on time lapse. All right, guys, I'm all done. Took about 30 minutes to put this together, and it's pretty easy. It's something I could do without the instructions, but I just wanted to read the instructions because I didn't want to waste time and mess up. So a lot of parts, a lot of screws, and the thing that took the longest was this part. The putting the washers, lining them up and make sure it's the right number. These numbers, they have to be the same. They're probably covered up now, but they have numbers. You see the little green sticker? They have numbers, so I didn't want it to be backwards or nothing like that. So everything's put together correctly. The only thing I wasn't sure about was this. There's holes on both sides. So I'm thinking that the rubber goes up top, mainly because the slats are gonna go, they're gonna lay on top of this. So I hope I'm right. There's no photo of it though. It doesn't show this part right here. It doesn't show if it's the rubber facing up or not. So anyways, I think this is right. It doesn't make sense for the rubber to be down. It makes sense to be up. So all right, man, I'm gonna throw the slats on and we're out of here. And then I'll tell you guys how much we made on this job. All right, y'all, all done. Today was a great, prosperous day. One job, one and done. That's my favorite. That's what I try to do. That's my goal, to do 1 or 2 jobs a day and reach my goal. So job's very easy. And I have to calculate the added time and expenses of the assembly because I wasn't prepared to do an assembly. That was kind of last minute, but it wasn't difficult, and so I do have charges for that. So I don't know what my charge is right now, but I'll put it on the screen. This is what I charge the customer. So headed home, about to go pick up the kids. Perfect timing. Kids get out at 3. It's about 2 o'clock right now, and that's it, man. So 1 and done. Y'all have a good one. Catch y'all on the next one.